Good evening, everyone. This is Master Coach A coming in live from Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches. You're joining me for Strengthening Thursday. This is Coaching for the Soul. And for tonight, we're going to be talking about resisting resistance. Okay, so if this is the first time that you're joining me, I'm a certified life coach, and I'm coming in live for a coaching sessions every Tuesday and Thursday. And every Thursday, I'm coming in live for Coaching for the Soul. Coaching for the Soul is, okay, dedicated to all the concerns in life that hinders our, okay, inner growth, that hinders our inner core to perform at its finest. So for tonight, we're diving into the resistance. All of us have something that we are resisting to. We have the habit of resisting things. We have the habit of being resistant. Okay? So for tonight, that's gonna be my topic. That's gonna be what I'm gonna be sharing with you. So if you know some people who are magnet to resistance, please tag your friend. If you know someone who's always resisting something, tag that person, okay? If you know someone who's always going on the opposite pole, tag the person, okay? Or, okay? If you know someone who seems to be procrastinating over things for the longest time, tag that person, because it could be that it's all about resistance. Okay? So, let me, okay, take this moment to greet all the life coaches in the house. The incoming coaches, okay? For those of you who have read our announcement, okay, of our future movement to another place, okay? Just so you know, we will be staying in this place until October 31. We are operating under normal operations, so all the community events, all the activities that we do nightly are still in place. So until October 31, you will see us exactly the way you have been visiting this beautiful place. So we invite you to come over. So I'm doing my talk every Tuesday and Thursday, and every Tuesday and Thursday we're still gonna be together. What happened after October 31? We will continue to be operating but in a different place. So don't give the feeling na wala na, baka hindi na sila nag-ooperate. No. We're just gonna be moving to another place, but we will continue in operations. And tonight, I am really so excited because many people failed, okay, to achieve their greatest potential because of resistance. Have you ever thought of that? Okay, who among you here, okay, this statement is true to you. You procrastinate thinking about your procrastination problem. Let me repeat. Do you procrastinate thinking about your procrastination problem?
Paano ako gagalaw? Parang ganon.
Sa problema kung hindi pagalaw. How about this statement? Do you procrastinate dealing with your problem or procrastinating about thinking about your procrastination?
Ano daw?
Sumakit. Do you procrastinate dealing with your problem or procrastinating thinking about your procrastination problem? Ano ibig sabihin nun? Grabe naman to, coach. Double, triple hit. Sige, batingin muna natin si Coach Mix. Birth month! Happy birthday, Coach Mix! Yun! Okay, happy birthday, Coach Mix. May pa-popcorn ba tayo ngayon? Meron pa-popcorn ngayon! Okay, popcorn party kami. Okay, habang resistance ang pinag-uusapan, we're not resisting the popcorn. Okay? Do you procrastinate thinking about your procrastination problem? Do you procrastinate over the things? Ano ba yung double hit now? Guess what? Good news, you're not alone. Hey! Congratulations. Countless of people resist. Countless of things in countless times. So, why not? Why not? Uso naman. Makiuso tayo. So, have you ever thought to resist resistance? Total naman, sanay naman na kayo mag-resist. Eh, bakit hindi resistance yung i-resist niyo? Come on now. Diba? You have been resisting all your life. So, why not resist resistance? Since it's coming in so natural to us to resist, let's try resisting resistance. Ano kaya mangyayari? Come on now. Before we proceed with that, I wanna take off. Itong dalawang tutumang to. I wanna take off, okay? I don't know if you've heard or you read this about this book. If not, okay, read this book. If you want a PDF, I have a PDF copy. You can request it from me. Okay, I'm gonna take off and share with you The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. Sino nakapagbasa na nun? Coach Kay Sabala, if you're watching, nabasa na to ni Coach, may nakapagpahiram na. Okay, The War of Art. Baliktad. Kasi ang alam po ninyo is art of, kala nyo, ano ba yung coach, nagkamali? Hindi talaga. Huwag kayong marunong, ako yung host dito. The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. If you want the PDF copy of the book, I have a copy of that. You can just have to message me and I'll send a copy to you. Okay? However, here's the catch. Okay? I want you to tell me, okay, when you message me, I want you to tell me one thing that you pick up from this talk, why you want to read that book. Okay, so para lang talagang nakinig ka. Di ba? Yung, hindi, sinabi lang po kasi sa akin, hingin ko daw yung libro. Yan, okay? Okay. Well, actually, the book talks about art, obviously. Di ba? Pero ang sinabi niya dito, The War of Art. Coach Preska, I miss you too. Okay, so Coach, thank you for joining us online. We're talking about resisting resistance tonight. This is going to be a very beautiful topic, and I'm sure you will be surprised how we're going to be landing on the final notes of here. Okay, so this is one topic that you will enjoy while feeling all the okay, so sabi niya dito, there's a secret that real writers know that wannabe writers don't. Okay, sino dito yung mga writers? Sino yung wannabe writers? Hey, huwag pumalakpak tayo. Sino dito yung wannabe writers? Woo! Okay. So there's a secret that real writers know that wannabe writers don't know. Do you want that? The secret is this. Oh, secret. It is not the writing part that is hard. What is hard is sitting down to write. Oh, ulitin ko. Ang ganda, di ba? It is not the writing part that is hard. It is not the actual writing that is hard. What is hard is sitting down to write. What keeps us, sabi niya, from sitting down is resistance. Are you getting the point? So many writers will say, I'm getting this writer's block. Tama? Okay? I cannot write. But according to Pressfield, you cannot write because you're not sitting down to write. So the resistance is what's keeping you to sit down. It's not the writing. So think about it. That's yung mga wannabe writers kanina. Okay, now answer me. What is it that's keeping you to write? It's the sitting down, isn't it? Kasi kung umupo ka talaga at huminto ka, magsusulat ka, tama? Okay, so what's keeping you to sit down? That is the resistance. If you are a wannabe writer, so tignan mo nga, nandyan ba sa top 3 mo yung hits na yan? Think about it. Tama? Okay, I wanna go to the gym. Bakit mo gustong mag-gym? For healthy body, okay? So definitely when you get to the gym, definitely you will get those equipments. Am I correct? So what is stopping you to go to the gym? That is the resistance. It is not the act of exercising that you are dreadful. In fact, gusto mo siya. If you get to the gym, you'll start doing it because you want it. So the resistance is, so I'm trying to make you understand what is the resistance. Because when we started, okay, for those on-floor guests, I asked them to draw a picture of object that represents resistance. So think about it. Okay? So subtle siya. Subtle siya. What you think is the resistance or the object of resistance is not it. Writer's block? No, it's not a writer's block. If only you will sit down and you will be able to quiet your mind, minsan kahit maingay eh. Di ba? Basta nakaupo ka, nagsusulat ka. Hi, Master Coach Kendra, I miss you. Am I correct? So it is that object that keeps you, okay, that keeps you from sitting down. or that object that keeps you from going to the gym. That is the resistance. Many of us will say, we have one life to live, let's make it count. Tama ba? Among you've heard that. Many of us, okay, lagi natin sinasabi yan, we have only one life to live. Make it count. Make the most of it. Who among you believe in that? Who among you believes that we have only one life to live? O ayaw nyo nang kung nagbasa ka ng caption, ayaw mo magtaas ng kamay. Because most of us, truth of the matter, have two lives. The life we live and the unlived life within us.
Bam.
Between the two, the life we live and the unlived life within us, between the two is resistance. That's resistance. Are we making sense? Okay? So are you a writer who doesn't write? A painter who doesn't paint? An entrepreneur who never get to start a venture? Aray? Okay? Are you someone with a great vision for humanity, but you've never started even to phone a friend and tell the friend that I have these thoughts? Are you someone who wants to dedicate your life changing the world, but you can't even change? Are you a songwriter who never had a song written? If that's one of you, and I'm sure you're getting the point, then you should know by this time what is resistance. That is resistance. It's the picture of resistance that you have in that paper and your top 3 hits connecting with the resistance I'm sharing with you. Okay. I'll share you resistance greatest hits. Tingnan natin kung pumasok kayo. Gusto niyo ba yun? Kung may billboard, tingnan natin kung pumasok ba kayo sa billboard. Okay ba? Tingnan natin kung yung tatlo mo pasok sa billboard. Top 11. Top 11 itong share ko. Tingnan natin kung kasama ka. Number 1 on the list. Okay? The pursuit of any calling in writing, painting, music, film, dance, or any creative art, however marginal or unconventional. You have passion, you have desire, you have talents for this, but you have not started anything. Or you start and you stop, you start and you stop. Okay? Urong sulong. Okay. Are you one person? Okay, another on the list. The launching of any entrepreneurial venture or enterprise for profit or otherwise for personal growth. You always have all the business thoughts in your mind. Okay? Alam mo, this one is really good. This one will change the world. Da-da-da-da. It's all in your mind and you haven't started anyone in anything. Okay? Any diet. Number 3, any diet or health regimen.
Sa akin na nagkakakinig ko. Yes.
Sorry. Eto. So, any program of spiritual advancement. Diba? Yung gagawin ko to. I will start like this. I will do this. I will... Ito. Ito talaga sininggle out. We're not talking about any health regimen. Ito sininggle out talaga. Kasi ito top list to. Nasa top list. Any activity with aim, okay, on tighter abdominals. Tighter abs. Abs. Any course or program designed to overcome an unwholesome habit or addiction. May gusto kang baguhin sa sarili mo. You want to start a program, you want to do something. Okay. Number 7, any education or learning of every kind. May gusto kang matutunan, may gusto kang simulan, may gusto kang mapag-aralan. Ito, maganda to. Number 8, any act of political, moral, or ethical courage, including the decision to change for the better some unworthy patterns of thoughts or conduct within you. Number 9, any undertaking of any enterprise or endeavor whose aim is to help others and make a difference in this world. So hindi lang siya basta entrepreneurial venture. Ito specifically, you wanna help others and you wanna make philanthropies, you wanna make a difference in the world. Number 10, ito, tingin ko papasok na kayo dito. Any act that entails commitment of the heart. Like the decision to get married, the decision to be in a relationship, to have a child, okay? To whether patch or leave a rocky relationship. Masok ba? Maliit na bagay. Number 11, the taking of any principled stand in the face of adversity. In other words, any act that rejects immediate gratification in favor of the long-term growth, health, or integrity. In short, anything that will require you to wait for that gratification. Any one of you who got your list on the top 11?
Perfect.
Sinong perfect? Palakpakan natin ang mga honor student. Okay? Pumasok ba? Okay. So, any of this will naturally elicit resistance. And I'm sure you can connect, okay, that in one way or another, your object of resistance is connecting to one of these 11. Any one of you here, walang kumonect, kakaiba talaga yung object of resistance mo. Taas na lang kamay, umiti ka lang. Kumonect ba sa'yo? Meron? Sabi na rin, parang, perfect ba tayo? Hindi naman. Okay? So si Coach Candy, perfect daw. Now, so, let's talk about resistance. Resistance is invisible. Invisible. Resistance cannot be seen, cannot be touched. Okay. Coach Ayan, ang sakit sa puso. Coach Kendra, you can't even change. I like, you just edit it, sister. I love you, sister. Mwah. Right? Resistance is invisible to the eye. It cannot be seen, cannot be touched, cannot be heard, cannot be smelled. But it can be felt. We experience it like an energy so strong that it radiates from our working potential. Coach La, we miss you. Okay, wonderful people. Okay. It radiates so strong, okay, and it hinders our work potential. It is a repelling force. It's negative. And I tell you what's the aim of resistance. You want to know? It aims to show us a way, distract us, prevent us from doing our work. Oh. Guilty as charged. Give me some emoji if you're watching. Resistance is internal. Resistance seems to come from outside ourselves. Many times sinasabi natin, I am resisting because you are intimidating. I'm resisting because I don't like your leadership. I am resisting because you are asshole. I am resisting because da. But truth of the matter, resistance is internal. It seems to be coming from people outside of ourselves. We locate it too in our spouses, our jobs, our bosses, our kids. We regard it as peripheral opponents. However, resistance is not a peripheral opponent. Resistance arises from within. And here's the truth. It is self-generated, self-perpetuated. In short, resistance is the enemy within.
Binuksan ko po kanina, enemy within.
Yeah, enemy within. Now, Resistance is, are you with me? Resistance is universal. We're wrong if we think we're the only ones struggling with resistance. Good news, everyone who has a body experience resistance. So do you have a body? Do you have a body? Okay, so all of us experiencing resistance. So where is resistance coming from? Where is resistance coming from? Where is this enemy from within coming from? Where? Resistance has no strength of its own. Every ounce of its juice is produced or comes from us. And we feed it with resistance is fueled by fear. F-E-A-R. You resist because you are fearful. You won't resist if you're not fearful. Now, here's the thing. Resistance, okay, only opposes in one direction. This is the good news. Resistance obstruct a movement that is of a lower sphere to the higher. Ibig sabihin, nasa mababa, paangat, you resist it. Now, here's the thing. If you seek a higher purpose, a higher calling, and doing an artworks, and you experience resistance in that area, okay? Remember, resistance is only one direction, okay? If you are resisting starting that project on art, one direction, here's the next thing. If you say, I want to start learning bowling, there will be no resistance. Come on? There's only one directions of the resistance. At a certain point and a certain level of your life, there's only one point of resistance. There's only one directions. You resist on this, all the rest you don't resist. So the most productive, okay, is really to go on a higher notch. So if you're able to overcome this level, good. But many people, if you talk about transformation, okay, you go for the higher notch. We're talking about resisting resistance, right? You go for the higher notch, you'll make it. You're not gonna resist it. Think about it. You have written 3 things. At that moment, when you want to resist that, and that resistance is coming to force, think about it. What you could have done in one area of your life that could have materialized? Right? If you are resisting moving to another place, workplace, you will not resist getting married. This is higher thing. So anything higher, because resistance is only in one direction, you will make it. So how do you resist resistance then? Relax. Give resistance a pass, a free pass, so resistance will allow you also to go on a higher notch. You're fearful on one thing. If you master your fear over the thing, then you will be able to conquer the resistance. Think about it. Can you be fearful in 10 things? Come on now. Think about it. Right now, can you be fearful on 10 things? All together with the same degree? Right? All right. How do you conquer? Master your fear over that thing, and while you're mastering it, redirect. Go for the higher notch. Do the other things. There's no resistance in that. Make sense? Okay. Who among you here have known, watched, or may kilala kang hunter? Alam niyo yung hunter? In other countries, very known yung hunter eh. Di ba? Pumunta sa gubat. Right? Hunter. Hunting. Who among you here is familiar with the art of hunting? Ano to yung hinahunt? Okay? Okay. So you have a picture of what resistance is. Okay? You have a pretty good picture of resistance. Of course, resistance, I gave you the picture of resistance. That resistance have different phase in you. Okay? Resistance is different to one person, but everything that I've shared with you is the character of resistance and what it does to our lives. Do you agree? Okay, so I'll teach you, okay? I'll share with you one thing, okay? Apart from, mastering your fear, going on a higher notch. I'm gonna share with you one story from the art of hunting, which I believe you'll be able to get a picture how to have a better grip of resistance. Are you ready? Yes. The art of hunting. There was a time when there's a story of Castañeda and Don Juan. Okay? So, can we take the name? Castañeda and Don Juan. Okay? Don Juan is a master of hunting. And Castañeda is someone who who loves hunting, but doesn't really know. So you experience in your life where you want something and you want to go to the master. Okay. So here the story goes, Castañeda wants to learn hunting. And the master is teaching the art of hunting. I want to learn the art of hunting. Okay, so here's what they did. They went out, and observed the animals. They're gonna go hunting. They didn't hunt it immediately. They went out and observed the animals. So how do they observe the animals? They look into where the animals would routinely go, what they will routinely eat. Alright? Where, they would routinely stop. Okay? Basically, they look, observe, monitor, take notes of the routines of the animals that they're hunting. Okay? So, and they take notes of it. They recorded it. And then, they set traps in the middle of all the animals' routines. They set traps. So, many of you would have thought that going hunting is you go out in there, and hunt. So, here's what Don Juan said. The art of hunting really is an art of observation. You need to be able to observe so you know where to put the traps. Okay, so here's the apprentice. Here's Castañeda learning that. And they were very, very successful. The hunting goes on. Now, if you are Castañeda, how would you feel? How would you feel? Happy, right? And you're starting to develop the routine of observation, setting the trap, and hunt. Is it natural? Will you do the same? So observe, you will go there, observe, set the trap, hunt. Observe, trap, hunt. For a couple of days. Now one day, suddenly, he was observing, Don Juan started making weird sound. Heard the sound. So he thought, maybe it's time to eat. So started packing his things and going to look for Don Juan because maybe it's time to eat. And then another sounds come out. Oh, no. I'm not supposed to eat. Let me go back. And now he's working. Another sounds come out. He's like, maybe we have to go home. And while he's packing, another sound comes out. And then Don Juan came in. Okay, if you are Castañeda, what will you tell? to Don Juan? Come on, what would you tell?
Lahat ng ganap.
What would you tell? Come on, Ariel, what would you tell? You will stay calm, okay? What would you say? When you saw
Ay, hindi ko siguro.
Don
Ay, ko siguro.
Juan, what will Castañeda tell? Think about it. So there you are, you're learning it, you've got the routines, and you start hearing this weird sound, and there you are, you don't know what to do. So what would you tell to the man? So Coach Ketty said, I will tell the man exactly what I've done. What else? Okay, what would be the posture? How would you feel if you are Castañeda? Confused. Sa kanya calm. Kayo. Lost. Confused. Castañeda was very fearful. He said, I'm frightened. Why would you be frightened? You're making weird sounds. You're frightening me because I don't know what to do. I'm frightened. First, I heard the sound and I thought you want me to eat. You made another sound. No, it's not yet time to eat. You made another sound. I thought, da da da. And all of a sudden, you made another sound and you show up. I'm so scared. I'm so frightened. And here's what Don Juan replied. You know what? Castañeda, exactly what you told me makes me frightened as well. Now I'm frightened with you. That makes two of us so frightened at this moment in time. I said, what have I done? You are the one making all the sounds. Why are you so scared? Why would I frighten you? Here's the response. I am frightened by your predictable and monotonous form of behavior. You must learn one important lesson of hunting. We observe, we made the traps, we set the traps against the routines, and we caught. And you are no different to the animals. You are governed, and you are a prey and a victim of your own routines. Everyone is hunted by someone else. You are hunted by someone else. Someone is hunting you. Someone is hunting for your money. Someone is hunting for your yes for a relationship. And if you are the master hunter, because you know that everybody is hunting for someone, you will know that the only way to get out of being hunted is to get out of your routines that's being observed. There is a rare kind of deer the hunter comes across only by accident. There is, you can check. Once in a lifetime. There is one kind of deer that a hunter comes across by accident once in a lifetime. You know what makes them so rare? They have no routines, and that's what makes them magical. Are you magical? Or are you like the common animals who are victims of your routines and somebody can just look on you? Okay. So where is resistance and routines coming in right now? Take a look at this. The very thing that you are resisting is the very thing that will allow you to level up in life. And why those things are being set in there? Because by default, it is known that you will resist it. And therefore, as long as you continue resisting it, you're not gonna get what you want in life. A mind, our intellectual ritual is routine in such a way that when you look at things and you don't understand, you resist. But it is that what you don't understand at this moment yet that would give you the greatest reward of a lifetime. Our mind's natural ability screws up when we are threatened with something that is not unknown, that is not known. So, how do we resolve this? Knowing that we are a product of routines, how do you think you can run away, fight, and win against resistance? At tumahimik tayong lahat. Think about it. How many of you here have an object of resistance? You have. Think about it. Isn't it true that you have already developed that routine and habit to resist those things? Yes? By default, there are things that it's already in your routine, in your habit to resist. When that happens, no, I'm not there. Come on now. Anything I don't know, I haven't tasted? No. Default. Okay, think about it. What would happen if at this point in time, you make a single one decision and say, whatever I resist, I will say, I'll go for it. What do you think will happen if that one thing that you always resist, you finally lay it down and say, let's try? What would happen? Just for a try of, just for a change. Come on now. What if today is the last day of your life? Would you still say no and resist? Or you would finally take a notch and say, resistance, here I am, let's do it together. Come on now. How would your life be changed if you're able to understand that what you are resisting is a product of your routines? But truth of the matter, there's nothing to be fearful. In fact, the very thing that you are resisting is what's going to be opening the door of opportunities. Sister Kendra, you're watching, she talks about disruptions. Nobody likes disruptions. We resist disruptions. But when you start embracing disruptions, you start getting all the possibilities in that. So what if we just try to be that deer with no routines, and we just allow ourselves to be so rare that we don't resist resistance, that we don't just resist resistance, but we say, resistance, you're not there anymore. How magical life could be. How magical life would be if there's no routines that set the bar and say, resist. What you are resisting is actually the routines that entrapped you for life. Maybe it's time, check on your routines and see what is it really that you are resisting in all these routines that you have set for life. You are meant for adventure. You are meant for exploration. You are meant to be the hunter and not the one being hunted. You're humans. You are better than the magical deer. Be humans, act like humans, move like humans, and conquer like humans. Good night, everyone. This is Coach A. Bye-bye.